What the hell? Hey, Plywood. Calvin, how y'all doing this morning? Hope you're having a good morning. It is still morning. Yeah, still morning. Damn near noon. I was trying to do something here. It kicked me back out of my own stream. I guess I can't do anything. We'll try this again. No. Okay. Something's going on here. I don't know what. But anyway, all right. Here on here. There it goes. Now it's up here. Okay. See all that? There it goes. Does it sound better now? Sound coming through okay? You can hear me okay now? Okay, cool. Cool. Now I better shake this up. Now I better stir it. Get a stir stick. Michael, what's up, buddy? How's your morning going? Hope it's going well. Yeah, ain't too bad. Stirring up my polyurethane real quick. Make sure it's mixed up good and ain't got no stuff hanging on the bottom. Looking pretty good. Get ready to put polyurethane on this shelf. It's good drive. Let the fan run on it all night. Gonna be a hot one today, boys. Gonna be a hot one. Already 88 degrees in here. I wanted to go live a little earlier. John Ulrich was live, and I thought, nah, leave him alone. This stuff's messy. Needs to be laying down and put this stuff on. But you don't have to deal. I'm just going to put a light coat on this thing because it'll be in the bathroom, in the shower area, near the shower. So don't start getting any of that mold on it. I get enough on it. It soaks it up pretty good too. Water-based polyurethane. I bought some spray for this, and I tried using it on another project I did previously, and damn spray didn't work right. It was come out a little blotchy, and I said, nah, I took that shit back. So I wasn't going to risk that. And it damn near ruined my project because it didn't coat it evenly. It was a damn, that my first box I did, that box joint. I had to sand like hell on it to get the stuff off of it after it dried. Did not like the way it came out. Hit that like button for me, guys. If you would, please. Had to go into town, get wife some, her meds were ready. Had to go get them. She wasn't filling up the car, go into town first thing this morning. That damn chemo shots took a toll on her. They dosed her pretty heavy this time. They told her she'd start feeling nauseous and stuff and possibly even throw up. Chemo, some rough stuff. Her brother's getting ready to go through that. I hope he makes it through this. I don't know. They did biopsies on him the other day, and waiting on results for that. She's stressing on that, and that doesn't help her diabetes. She's got her diabetes is a really critical. It's very hard to control. She gets stressed out. It gets real high on her and stuff. Bad diabetes. You'd think all these big pharmaceuticals companies that release the stuff that helps people instead of the stuff that harms them more than what the damn disease does. And there's some good medicines out there for people, but lately it seems like everything you put out damn near kill you. If it don't help you, it's gonna kill you. I appreciate it, Plywood. We got five. I mean, we got 6 people in here. Hello. Who's all getting here? Plywood, Calvin, and Mike. We got 3 people not saying nothing. Say hello. We won't bite you. Smash that like button for me. Ooh, I was sitting on my phone. That's not good. We're just putting polyurethane on this over the toilet towel rack. Where'd I stop? Making for the wife. Help with a little bit of storage issues we got going on right now. Come on in, have sit a spell. Just hanging out, do a little work. Sorry you can't see me right now. I'm trying to get this work. Trying to get this shit done. This stuff dries pretty quick. I said, just putting a light coat on it. I ain't trying to make no flies bust their asses. Just enough to seal it so the water don't cause any mold issues on it. Because once I get that closet area taken care of, it'll probably come back out of there. Okay. Now I can move this thing. It gets to me. It gets to me. Now I'll turn this thing and put you guys over here. Be able to see me. Went and got me some poster board so I can make my sticker board. We'll work on that here after a bit. Nope, I've tilted it down too damn much. Start getting my stickers up to where they show up. People see them. And as soon as I get mine, I can start sharing them. Hopefully I'll get them. If everything goes well, should get them in the mail today. Maybe I'll get them this weekend. I'm still saying my ambrosia maple gonna be here Saturday. Kind of excited about that. Some beautiful wood. Start making some really nice boxes. I want to order me something else, but I'm not sure if I want some Clara, not Claro, fiddleback walnut, or not walnut, maple, or the light color. But after watching BV last night, damn near destroy his tools, I'm scared of getting any. My tools ain't as good as his. Well, that was crazy what that shit did to his bandsaw. Wouldn't hardly cut. I'm just wondering. I think he uses just a standard bandsaw blade. I've seen some bandsaw blades the other day. They're really expensive, but they got carbide teeth on them. They're really expensive. I don't know how well they would do in a case like that. If they'd do any better, or if it just ruin them too. The way his table saw didn't like that wood either. So I wouldn't think it would probably help any having a carbide bandsaw blade. Seen a guy on Facebook Marketplace had one of them Rikons for sale for $225, but it was only a 10-inch. The resale capacity is probably only about 5 for that. And I thought, I mean, it would be better than what I got, but I think getting my electricity taken care of would be more priority than that right now, than getting a tool. And then I can slowly get my tools after I get my electricity issue taken care of. And I quit splattering on me now. Mike, when you supposed to get your motor in? When's it supposed to be in? Or did you already get it? Damn, still doing that light display. I guess I just don't have enough light. It's trying to help it. Cheryl, hey, how you doing? Glad you showed up. Harvey, how you doing, buddy? Mads, good morning, Mads. Oh, he did get his motor yesterday. I couldn't remember. I knew he said something about it, but I couldn't remember if he said he got it or he still was waiting on it to show up. That's cool. Hopefully he gets that thing running and going and start making all kinds of stuff. It's awesome. Glad to hear it. I need to go up north of me a little bit and get my electrical wire. It's supposed to rain this afternoon, they said. We'll see if it does or not. Humidity. Oh shit, my TV just shut out. What the hell? What the fuck? What's going on here? It says it's on. What the hell? Oh, now don't my screen cannot start going to sleep on me. Hey, John, what's going on, buddy? Hang on, I gotta go to my settings. My screen cannot go to sleep on me. That is what would that be under? Let's see here. Display. Schedule never. Night light, no. That's the first time it's ever done that. System preferences. Power, languages, time zone. Safety reset. No, it ain't there. Connected devices. Accounts. Device. Oh man. Oh well. We'll let her go for now. Hopefully it won't go dark. What's the notification? What's that telling me? Oh, somebody left me a comment. Can't tell. Oh well. Don't worry about it right now. Got stuff to do. Take care of that later. Thought I had it set to where it never Never went to sleep. I guess I didn't get it set correctly. This is the towel tower, John. It's upside down right now. I'll show you. That's the bottom of it right there. It goes over top of the toilet. You got 3 shelves on it because where we normally stored the towels, we had a water leak and a lot of black mold and stuff, and I got it all gutted right now. And here before long, I could go in and tear the water heater out and everything. It's going to be a major doing. So I'm building this so that we can get all the towels up off the dressers. Yeah, it's a mess in there right now. It is a mess in there right now. I just call it a towel tower. I don't know what the proper language is, what you call this, a shitter shelf? I don't know. That's not real, don't sound real good. But right now, I put some polyurethane on it to kind of protect it from the moisture because the shower's just a few feet away. So I'm just going to put a light coat of this polyurethane on it to keep it from getting moldy or anything like that. Hey, Tinky. Oh. Hope everybody's day is going well. Woke up on the good side of the bed. Oh hell, what the hell? Why ain't my live moving? Oh, I had it on pause. Son of a bitch. Go live. Go to live. Thank you very much. Legs up in the air and everything. Yeah. Got them up and spreaded. Yeah. A couple of years ago, I had the other bathroom. It uh, toilet leaked and we didn't know, and had to go in and tear the floor out around the toilet and everything. The poop palace. Yeah. Yeah. Any day above dirt's a good day. They ain't gonna put me under the ground. No way. I'm claustrophobic. Not really. I just ain't gonna be buried. It's a waste of money. Now, if I had a large family or something like that, it might be a different story. But me and my sister's the only ones left, and she ain't gonna come visit me. So what the hell? Excuse me. Just have them burn me, and just have somebody take me and dump me in the river or near the river, so that the water rain washes me away. That way, I'll be fishing the rest of my eternity. Swimming with the fishies. Right. I get my shop caught up. I'm gonna do a live on my boat. It probably won't be till fall, but when it's a little bit cooler. Wife can't take being out on the boat in this heat unless it's really early in the morning, and she's not an early morning person. Which fall time, get out there about mid morning, get line wet when the weather's about in the 70s, 80s, low 80s, mid 70s, mid to low 80s, a little bit of breeze. It's relaxing. Get out on a boat. Yeah, I don't care if I'm not even fishing. Just to get out on a boat and relax, enjoy the nature. Even the dog likes to get out there on the boat with us. She makes the wife nervous though, because she'll get right up on the edge and stand there. Wife's always hollering at her, "Get down, get down." I had a life jacket for her, but she outgrew it. She got too fat. We don't take her every time. She's a hell of a handful when she to ride in the truck. She has anxiety real bad in the truck. She starts hassling and shaking and stuff. And once we get to where we're going, she's fine. But it's that ride. She'll claw you to death trying to get around on you. Won't be still. We have to give her Xanax and stuff like that when it storms because she gets so damn bad. She tries to burrow in the closet, get behind stuff, hide. Oh, what's that? Tears the bottom stuff on the bottom of the closet all up all the time. That's how she got that piece of rat poison, that little rat poison. There's an open cavity behind the washer, and I threw one in there. It's been a while. Back in there, and you can't get to it because there's blocking your way to get in there. But she pushed everything out of the way and got back in there, and I believe that's how she got that. Because I don't put that stuff out and just out in the open. I threw it back in there where we had a rat. I guess it was in the attic and come down through the wall, and she found that clothes. She's gonna be all right. She's fine. It's been damn near a week now, so she ain't showing no symptoms of what it said would happen if they ate it. So I think all she did was gnaw on it a little bit. Didn't really eat any of it. I found shavings of it and stuff over by her big pillow where she hangs out when we're not home. She lays by the sliding glass door on a big pillow. And I found the shavings down in the track of that sliding glass door. So she didn't ingest much, more or less, or slaughter. Ingested some that way, and that's about it. She's fine. She's out there chasing squirrels and lizards and everything else right now. So I'm thankful she's still around. We can't afford a big vet bill. My wife's son, he just had to put down his two dogs he had for about 16 years. They got ill and started having issues, and just had to put them down. And well, about 15 years. I'm sorry, because they had them. They got him right after when Braden was born. And he's 15 now, so we had to have them put down. And then the other dog, which he's part wolf, there's a lot of wolf in him. Really, you look at him and see it. And they just spent like 9,000 on him. He's having digestive issues, couldn't poop, and all this stuff. And they just spent like $9,000 on him. And I thought, wow, vets are outrageous. Some other little doggy got killed 2 years ago, September. Tried to save his life. That cost me. It cost me. I made the people's dog, the people that the dog that killed him, they paid the damn vet bill on that one. They wasn't gonna get scot free, and that was $1,000 to try to save his life, and he didn't make it. But I think he passed away thinking that we were mad at him because we couldn't be there with him, and they had him in ICU hooked up, and we couldn't be there with him. So I think he maybe thought we abandoned him or something, because he was a good-hearted little puppy. About the size of Tink, but thinner, because we hadn't had him fixed yet. So he didn't get fat from being castrated or anything like that yet. And so he was all boy. He'd get after it. He was a good little puppy though. It broke our hearts. Dogs, it's 100% unconditional love towards you. Oh man, that's what gets to me here. I might turn this thing over. Get this one more edge right here on the back. And I can do the rest of it flipping it over. Where's my other stool? What do I do? It's right there. It's a little shorter. I can use it. Whew, it's getting hot, getting hot, getting hot. Hey, community, how's it going, buddy? The Bob Ross of wood shops. What's going on, Seven? Good to see you, man. Yeah, it's a getting warmer. It's a getting warmer. It's a getting warm. Yeah, Tink, she's starting to get really wide around her muzzle and her eye. She's 8 years old, be 9 years old this year, this September 1st. So she's getting there, but she's still going. Yeah, giving them all the kisses. Good to see you too, community. Glad you could pop in, man. Appreciate the support. Joseph who? Who is that? Joseph from Femons. I don't recall that name. Hey, Seven's at work. Gotta be quiet. I can't whisper. Sorry. Gotta turn your volume down. Put earbuds in. Oh man, this is a warm one. Yeah, I believe I did it right. Put my email down there in the description. And if anybody wants stickers or want to trade stickers, hit me up. I had a little issue. I guess they had vehicle issues and didn't get my stickers out when I thought they said they did. And supposedly they're being mailed out today. So hopefully that happens. And I should get my stickers either Saturday or the first of the week. Depends on how long it takes them to get here. I looked on here, didn't see any postmarks. It's like they don't postmark their stuff anymore. Well, let's see here. This one come from Moyoc, and it on the 30th, and I got it. Today's the 7th. Got it like 3 days ago, so I got it on the 4th. So it took like 4 days, and that's coming from Virginia. And Heather B, I can't remember where Heather B is. But yeah, I mean, you know, hit me up, send me an email. Make sure you use your chat name. That way I know who I'm talking to. And when I get them, I'll send them out. Went and got me some poster board. I'm going to make me a place to put them and hang them up. I don't want to just stick them to a wall, or I got a metal cabinet over there, but I got other stickers on there. I don't want to mix them in there with that. Okay. Now let's see. Yeah, see, that's already dry. That stuff dries really quick. Makes it feel like crap, but oh well. I'll turn it this way and I'll do this end before I turn it over. Oh, I forgot to stain that right there. Oops. Back there a little bit too. Now I see it now. Oh well. It was sealed just the same. I'm getting junk in my stuff. Oh well. Like I said, I'm not doing this for anybody. I'm doing it for me. And it's temporary, so it ain't gonna be exactly perfect. It'll serve a purpose, and then once the other part's done, it's gone. I'm probably gonna end up hitting my freaking head on this son bitch 100 damn times before it's taken out of there. But I had to make it wide so it'll hold towels. Just putting a knot on the back of my head in the middle of the night or something. bowels kick in. Well, I wish I had better light coming from that direction. There we go. I know I'll be glad when this thing's done. I don't mind building things. I'm not much into the big builds anymore. I don't have the shop floor for it. If I had a bigger shop, it might be a different story. It's kind of hard to be precise when you ain't got room to move it around, lay it down like you need to. You got to remember to hit the very top of this shelf. You don't want to touch that floor. All right, now I get my shorter stool, get that very bottom. Very bottom shelf there. Whoa, don't drop it. Some bitch, don't drop it. Damn, don't drop it. Oh, shit, stick your hand in it there, dummy. Okay. Yeah, this wood had gotten wet before I bought it. Water stains in it. Like right there, I don't know. Can you see that? No, you can't. I see the lines of where I put the stain on because I globbed it on there. But you can see the water. You can see the water marks where it's gotten wet before I bought it. Oh, stand up for a couple minutes. All right. Yeah, get this thing turned over without hurting myself. I had an accident like turning something over once. I only got one bulb in that fixture right there. Taught me a lesson. Always look up. Hey. All right. Now just get the top of the shelves and the side. Or no, I did the sides. So. In the front of them. So I'm just going to do it like this right here. Move the camera back over here. You guys will be able to see me. Let me get my stool. So I can step up and get to the very top real quick. Wipe that edge off, get the sawdust shit off of it. Oh, excuse me. There we go. Get that back in that corner real good. Okay, step down. There we go. Put this away. Everybody doing all right? Still around? Thanks, Cheryl. You too, huh? Have a good one. Be safe out there. If you got any new people in here, hit that like button for me. Subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Say hi. Introduce yourself. Nope. 3 left. I don't know how many I got. That thing's never right anyway, I don't think. I almost wish the chat would make a noise when somebody says something so I'd know to look up. Some kind of notification, just a little ding or something, you know. Get, especially when you're working on something like I am. Somebody says something. It's like Cheryl there said goodbye. Hell, she could have said that 10 minutes ago. I wouldn't know the difference. Can't read it from here. I have to go look at my, that's why I got the big TV. Meinhardt, how's it going, buddy? Good afternoon. Good to see you. Hope your day is going well. Come on in, set a spell. Just putting some polyurethane on my shelf. You doing all right today? Ooh. Can I open this up without messing things up? Yeah. Check that shit out. Oh, but it ain't gonna let me go. Well, wait a minute. Here I can do it here. Joseph Emmons, 7120 son. You spelled Sonny wrong, dude. Anybody know a Joseph Emmons 7127? No, that's the cash box. Cool, dude. See if I can type in here. Joseph Emmons 7127. 7127. Did I get it right? Joseph Emmons 7127. Joseph Emmons 7127. Yep. It's a lot easier on my little tablet. I don't have to type the whole words out. Oh shit. Wheel bearings. Older truck or newer truck? Okay, I took care of that, took care of that, took care of that. She ain't hollering. Get busy on this. I got this one shelf to do. One more shelf. And we got this shit licked. Yeah, I gotta take the truck to my wife's son. He's a manager of a Firestone Complete Care Center over in St. Augustine. That's where I take it. He does all. I let them do all the work on it. I just don't have all the tools and stuff. And these newer trucks, you got to have specialty tools and freaking computers and shit like that nowadays. I mean, I can change oil and spark plugs, stuff like that, but it's got a oil pan's got a little leak. Goes through about 2 quarts every change of oil. So I got to take it over and get it to him. They're going to change that oil pan gasket. I'm hoping that's all it is and it ain't a rear seal, but they'll know more once they get that pan gasket off there. Take a good look at her. And, but I've got to, I pay for an extended warranty on it because I can't afford to pay for all that shit, you know, damn. We had to do the front brakes on it one time. That cost almost $3,000. New calipers and every damn thing. Get somebody to do that. Shit's expensive. It's ridiculous what they charge to work on vehicles nowadays. I should have stayed in it back when I was 20 years old. I should have stayed in working in automotive. 11 Silverado. Yeah, I hear you. It shouldn't be too bad to work on. But wheelbarrow, if you got tools, I mean, I don't know your situation. My I I mean, I've got pretty much basic tools and stuff. If it's anything that's got to be pulled, I mean, I can go to the AutoZone and rent a puller or whatever I need to do, some stuff like that. But if it gets into where you got to have the computer to tell you what's going on and stuff like that, I'll take it to somebody. I had to change the CV axle. We had wife had I think it was a 2011. Now I think about it, Nissan Rogue, and did the front drive CV axle started going bad, and that was right about the time we got the truck. Got my 2014 F-150, and it was hell getting that thing out. You know, watch videos, this, that, and the other. It's supposed to come pop right out there. That son of a bitch wouldn't pop right out. And my brother-in-law come over here one day while I was working on it. He grabbed a hold of that son of a bitch and yanked on it. Well, the drive shaft, the shaft broke in half at the knuckle. Well, after that, it some bitch just popped right out. So what it was the weight of the outer axle was just enough to make it not want to come out of its center holder. It was a pain in the ass. And I was like, son of a bitch. I worked on that for, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours yanking on that son of a bitch with the puller. And I went through all the right steps of getting it out, exactly like I said. Watch guys do it on, YouTube. Sit there and they do what they did, and them damn axles pop right out for them. And so much wouldn't pop out for me. I'm like, you motherfucker. You know what I just remembered I forgot to do? The outside, the top of the shelf up there where I didn't go because of the floor. Get back up there before I'm done. But I enjoyed working on cars, but hell, that was back in the 80s. Cars were a lot different than they are now. A lot different. But I think the reason I got out of it is because I worked at Arnold Palmer Cadillac in Charlotte, North Carolina. And I was doing real good for quite a while. But then it was like they just started giving me nothing but bottom ends to work on of the motor. I'd have to lift the car, put the car up on a damn lift. All I got to do was I changed the fucking bearings on the crank. It seemed like that's all they wanted me to do. And it, it paid well, but it took so damn long. And really wasn't making any money. Where previous to that, I'd make a couple thousand a week doing brakes and door latches, whatever, just stuff that could be done real quick, really make the money. Brake jobs is where we really made the money. Because you can knock the brakes out real quick. Take them in there, turn the rotors and drums. Of course, still had drums back then. Had our own lathes and stuff. Didn't take no time. Then it just got to where they wouldn't give me none of that good work anymore. And I said, piss on it. All right. She is shellac-a-lac-lacked. Finally. Sorry for being so damn boring, but that job takes a little bit. Should be ready to go in the house in a couple hours. I'm gonna throw that brush away. I ain't even feel like cleaning it out. I think I paid $3 for it. All right. Yeah, annoyed the hell out of me. I tried, you know, and what gets me is it was the cage guy, the one that gives you the parts. He's the one that signed the stuff. And I don't know what it did to piss him off. He's a real nice guy. He was gay. Maybe that was the issue. I don't know. Because I wouldn't do something with him or something like that. Hell, I don't know. But he's a super nice guy. I didn't have an issue with him being gay or nothing, but got nothing to do issue with nobody being gay. Just you keep it there and don't bother me with it. They even took the kids to his house for trick or treat one Halloween. But anyway, you know, it is what it is. That was back in, I don't know, 84, somewhere back in there. So I was 24 years old. Yeah, 80. 88, 24 years old, 1988. Yeah. So, hey, Jack, what's up, buddy? So now I'm going to mess with my little poster board here. Get my clear tape. I thought I had it still out from where I packaged that shit up the other day. Maybe I don't. Maybe I put it back. Let me look in the cabinet here. No, I put it back in here. And I'll go ahead and bring the camera around, get a little closer. Look, oh, excuse me. Yeah, you see me. Man, I hate to turn that fan off. It'll get hotter than a $2 pistol if it ain't hitting me. How you doing today, Jack? Good, I hope. So what I'm going to do is I bought this here poster board and stuff. And I bought the black, and it's a little bit thicker, got that foam in it there. So it'll be a little bit more stouter. And I'm going to put this green on it, take this green to it. Because I don't know, maybe the stickers will stick out a little bit better when I start putting them on it. Because I thought about buying a piece of that and painting it. And I was like, well, if I paint it, that ain't what I want. Go away from me. That it might not work like I want it to. So what I'm going to do is just use this here clear tape. Fasten this green cardboard poster board to it. Then I can put it somewhere or wherever I want. Where people can see their stickers while I'm in the shop. I got one of them dispensers, but it's in the house. Should have made the flap before I let go of it. Ah. Come on. Quit ripping like that. This can be some of the most aggravating tape. Without a dispenser. There we go. It's still ripping. There we go. That'll work for that one. Then I'm going to have to cut it. Put the flap on that so I can find it better. That. I'm going to cut this off. Cut that off there. It'll work just fine like that. Got that one. Put one more on there. And we got that one. There. Throw this shit away. Put my tape up. Oh, there, I forgot there's something that ain't gonna lip there. Shit, ain't gonna work, is it? Nope, ain't gonna work there. I'll do it this way. And get me another. I got another one of them somewhere. I forget where it's at. I'll get one more big ones. And we'll do it like this. And we'll just let it sit here for right now. Best place I can put it right now. You guys can see it from the camera. And now I'm gonna put my stickers on it. The two that I got. Right here. No break in the back of it, all right. Oh, be nice. Hey, Suzanne. Good to see you. Nice for you to stop by. Being contrary, gone, man. There we go. Got it going now. There we go. Moyoc Scorpion. And Radar the Wood Turner. First two on my board. I appreciate it, Suzanne. I appreciate it very much. Hope your day is going well. Bought that Cat 6 wire and don't even need it. The new laptop can't accept it like the old laptop. But anyway, and my TV's not smart TV, so I can't hook the internet up to it. So one day I'll upgrade the TV. Well, that's good. It wouldn't do no good if you did anyway. Wouldn't nobody listen. Well, I shouldn't say we'd listen, but wouldn't do no good to complain about it. Madrano, I didn't see you sneak in here, you slippery little sucker. Sorry, bud. I didn't see you up there. Busy, got my shelf done. Letting her dry. Bring it over here. You see it from here. It's all done. Got the urethane and everything on it. Let her dry for a couple hours and I'll be able to take her in and put her over the toilet. And then the wife can put her towels and wash rags and things on it and get them off the dressers. I think I'm gonna get me one of them long booms and hang it from the center. I don't know if I can find one that'll hold a tablet or not. Anyway, I can just move it around. Well, my charger is a C, and then I've got the HDMI to hook to the TV, and I've got my mouse is hooked into a USB, and that's the only connections there is on this one. There's no other ports other than earphone jack. So I kind of wish I'd have looked a little harder at it, the stuff on it in the beginning before I bought it. It's too bad I can't take the inner workings of this one and put in the old one. But this one's got a larger screen and stuff. It's nicer when I'm like watching TV in the evenings or sitting in the house watching. Include on the workbench, cabinets underneath, or at least make it to where you can put doors and put stuff under there, keep dust from getting underneath. Set your miter saw up in it. Well, I mean, that's what I got this for. That's what I got this laptop for, is to have out here, to be able to do what I'm doing right here. But that way, because I'm always, I was always trying to read the chat like this, and pain in the ass. So I got this where I can actually read this. Not even with my glasses on, I can read this. much better. But the TV, I paid $40 for it. It works. That's the main thing. I'll upgrade down the road. That way, and I'm not sitting there putting my face right up to the camera or try to read chat or something like that. Bend over and look like I'm retarded or something. Which I'm close to it, but nevertheless, try to look a little bit smarter while I can stand here and read what y'all doing. Yeah, true. Yeah, they're cheap, but this one operates. My other Chromebook couldn't even be updated anymore. Well, I mean, you're going to have dust, Madrano, no matter what. Your dust collector being able to do its job helps a lot. And I mean, I don't know if you've ever paid attention in Bearded Viking, he has air filtration up at the top of his shop, kind of like the smoke filtration they used in bars back in the day. And that helps him quite a bit. But your dust collector, if it doesn't have enough suction, you're still going to have dust everywhere. And I'm hoping the one I get that I'm going to use has enough for what I'm doing. But it's like my Metabo saw, it barely throws the sawdust up in the port for the dust collection. It sucks. And I wish I'd have known that. So I'm going to try to take some rubber, some thick rubber, and use some adhesive and put it on the side of where the dust port, where the sawdust is supposed to be going, to see if I can make it more collective instead of it just throwing it like a rooster tail out to the sides. We'll see. Yeah, I mean, that's that. I mean, I've got my fan over here, but that's more for bringing the fresh air in, because it gets, damn near 100 degrees in here in the afternoons when the sun's beating on the side of my shed. Now, eventually, I'm going to insulate all this. Over to here is actually insulated this far. And I was doing that, and that's then when COVID hit, all prices went sky high. I just couldn't afford it no more. Yeah, the one I've got is actually it's a central vacuum system out of a house. So we're going to see how that works. I paid $20 for it from somebody that was getting out of woodworking, but he had a really small shed. It was probably a third of the size of mine. But it's got an inch. It's using an inch and a quarter pipe. I'm gonna set it outside so I don't have to listen to it. And I'm putting an outlet box out there, and I'm gonna end up setting my compressor out there too. And I'm gonna run a pipe down the wall about 15, 20 foot down here. It's gonna put me about straight across from where my TV and stuff is here. And that'll be plenty far enough. And I'm gonna put a T on it every so often. And I gotta get some hose from Rockler. It's the only place I'm finding what I think will work properly. And it comes in 10-foot lengths for $25, I think is what it was. And we've got a Rockler store up there in Jacksonville. I'll go up there and get it instead of paying the $15 for shipping. But I'm getting ready to start go out there and start building my platform. I'm going to take one of these old. So I had a workbench that came all the way down to the end of my pegboard. You guys have ever seen that? My pegboard stops right there, and I use these tabletops that come out of the old Chick-fil-A when they remodeled it, and I still got a couple left that I haven't cut up right here. So I'm going to take those out there. I'm going to make a platform out in the corner over there in that corner out on the outside because I got a lean-to out there. It used to be the horse stall, and bring my pipe in through the wall right there and stuff. And hopefully it'll do the job. I mean, if it works for a while and helps with the dust, more help with the sawdust rather than just dust. The fine dust, yeah, I don't know if I'll ever get. I don't think you can ever really get rid of it. But if it helps with that way I ain't got to sweep every time I do something. And I think, well, I didn't even look at the motor, but it's got some good suction to it. I cranked it up when I got home, and which he had showed me on a chat when I chatted with him, it running and stuff before I ever went over to get it. And he was holding like a towel, something like this, and it was sucking that sucker in there. So it's got some pretty good suction. I guess it would have to if they, I don't know how many of you remember them having those in the old houses back in the 70s and 80s. Put that vacuum system would be out in the garage and had pipes run all through the house. You just carry the hose around with you and plug into the wall, vacuum your floor in that room, and go to the next room. It was actually pretty cool, but I guess it went out with everything else that was cool in the 80s, like the cars or the 60s, 70s, and 80s. But yeah, on a bench, make a cavity for your saw, miter saw. So that way you got a good clearance either side. I don't know what all you get into. I haven't had a chance to check out your site yet. And you're doing the French cleats on the wall, so you'll have plenty of storage. So I'll probably end up converting to some of that. I did part of it with that my sandpaper disc holder. Ain't really a French cleat, but something like. I just made a place where it hangs on the edge of the pegboard because it was cheaper. I played around with some dado blades and made that little box back several years ago. about 5 or 6 years ago, and I put that pegboard up, had stuff hanging here, there, and yonder. Which I mean, the pegboard stuff's all right for hanging like packages of things, but for organizing your tools, if you're making special tool holders and things like that, that French cleat would be the way to go. Yeah, I don't know what the horsepower on. I don't the tag on it is, you can't read it. Yeah, yeah, I understand that, Madrano. Yeah, just yeah, you can move it if you don't like where it's at. You find another spot for it. And you say, well, I'd rather have that over here. You know, I understand that completely. And I don't know if you watched Reno with Ramon. You see how he did that one? He did the entire wall with French cleat, which, I don't know that I would go all the way down. I'd do above uh, my countertop, my workbench. I'd do it from there up. Getting warm, boys. We're supposed to have some storms this afternoon. They said. I don't know if it's still that way or not. Just for brief storms, a couple hours. Oh, come on, there it is. No, I just realized I didn't eat no damn breakfast. 90 degrees. Still under fire ban. Well, now it's moved to early in the morning. We're supposed to get 30-40% chance of rain. And I got to mow a yard tomorrow. But yeah, maybe we won't get no rain this afternoon. It'd be nice, as I'm gonna get ready to go out here and start tearing up on that. We're not tearing up on it, but start building on that. Drag my chop saw outside, and I don't have to worry about it getting wet. I got some old treated lumber that I use for the deck. Save a bunch of that, so it'll help make my platform and everything. Then I can figure out where I'm gonna stick that through and work on getting that hole cut. I don't have any big. I mean, I've got hole saws, but I don't think they're not made for metal. And this is all metal siding, so I'll have to drill holes and use some tin snips to cut it. And that's going to be fun. Bojangles biscuits. They still look like hockey pucks. I haven't seen Bojangles biscuit in forever. I know the ones we've got Popeyes up and they look like hockey pucks. They're about so thick and round. To me, that ain't a biscuit. I'm used to them cat head biscuits, I guess. But the wife loves them. She puts honey on them. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, Madrano. I've seen those. Yeah, they're nice. But no more than what I'm going to cut. I'm not going to waste the money on that because that'd be probably about the only time I ever use it. I mean, I got it's all metal studs, as you can see. Can you see the studs? It's all metal. It's all metal except for the floor. The floor is the stud or the It has 4x4s underneath it, but the floor beams are metal with a treated floor. It's treated 3/4 inch treated plywood. And there's metal studs, metal rafters. I mean, it's a well built shed. And I paid good money for it. I paid like $15,000 for this thing. Yeah, I mean, if I'd probably use it more than maybe this one time because I got to extend our porch out eventually on the house, and I did it lean to style with a metal roof on it because I like sitting out when it rains if it's not a real bad storm or something like that. Sit out there underneath it, just listen to it. But but most of the time I try to do that to whatever lengths I can buy of the metal, and then I fabricate my roof to that, so I ain't got to do a lot of cutting. Work smarter, not harder. But yeah, I think I'm gonna get ready on that. This shelving should be dry. I got to carry it in the house. That's gonna be fun. Got to go inside and move the kitchen island. I had to build a kitchen island a few years ago, and I built it out of pallet wood. You got to go in there and move it over out of the way so I can get through. And there's some things in the bathrooms got to be moved out of the way so I can carry it in there. It's gonna be fun getting it in there because the door ain't 3 foot wide, and that shelf's 36 inches outside to outside. We'll see. But how long have I been going? Almost 2 hours. But yeah, Madrono, it sounds like you got a pretty good plan on how to do it. You know, like I say, and I can't show you how I had mine with those tabletops, but I had 2x4s ever so often. I never got around to putting doors on it like I wanted to, but that would make a big difference. I wanted to put shelves and all that stuff up, and I'm kind of glad I didn't get to that point because that had made it even more tear out I had to do to upgrade from where I'm getting to now. But yeah, the French cleat, and then when you do your bench, make your area for your chop saw and or your miter saw. I mean, I call them chop saw. It's just an old term. Uh, and then like have you a place for your outlets, whether you're going to put them out. Now I wouldn't put your outlets in your bench. I've seen people do that and they get filled with sawdust. Do not do that. Put your outlets maybe on your wall before you build your bench, unless you've already got the outlets in place. And then, put you a hole big enough for the head of the cord to go through. And once you have everything in place, stuff some insulation around that, and it'll stop your dust from going in that port. Yeah, chop saw. It's an old term. They were called chop saws back before they started coming out with really miter saws. Because all it would do back in the day was it would chop, and that was it. Chop saw, I think, what they're basically the ones that cut metal now is what they consider chop saw. The ones with the abrasive wheels on them. Now they're dual bevel sliding miter saws. I miss my sliding miter saw. It was nice until it went bad because I could cut. I had to cut everything for that shelf. I had to cut the shelves and everything with the damn skill saw, and I don't have a big 12 or anything like that. So I had to use my small squares, and that was kind of a bitch. My cuts weren't just right. And I'm not as steady with the skill saw as I used to be. Yeah, true, Madrona. Just do it. Just, look at what you got to do. Try to think of what it's going to look like. Picture it, draw it if you have to. And okay, now I got this is what I want there, and this is what I want it to look like. What do I got to do? And think good and hard before you do it. Put it down on paper. And it's like what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to buy that. They got this generic blow-in insulation that's a third of the price of regular, even wall insulation. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put. I'm still going to put the melamine, this brown board. I can't remember exactly what it's called. I call it masonite, but I don't think that's exactly what it is. I think I'm still going to use it, but I got to use larger fasteners because, like, I got one up there that's busting out. And then I'm gonna put it on there. Then I'll drill a hole, whatever size I need to, and I'm gonna blow that insulation in there, fill it up with that generic insulation. Because the 4 foot is about where that they've got a line of. See here, you can see how the wall's made. They've got that going all the way across. That strut goes all the way across, all the way around. And I'll take the board and I'll cut it to where it. Actually, I'll just let it go however high it goes. But I'll drill a hole in just below that strut and blow that section in all the way around. Then I'll do the same thing above this. And then fill the end, when I fill in up there, do that. And I need to cover my ceiling and everything too, but I don't know if I will. Because there's no ridge vent on this. There's no way for the air to escape up there unless I get up there and do some cutting out and making a ridge vent on it. It just goes up there. It's got a piece of a metal cap, and that's it on the outside. Which would probably help with the heat in here if it was able to escape. And the wife said, well, why don't you get one of those power vents to put up there? And I was like, yeah, that's just more electricity, and I can't afford it right now. But I got a long way to go to get it like I really want it. But as long as I can work in it, I'm going to keep working. I'll do a little bit here, a little bit there. But I'm not going to put a bench in until I get the saw and stuff I want. I'd like to have one of them DeWalt's with the sight. How it's got the double light in, kind of like what BV's got. There's a guy that had one for sale for $225, and I just missed it. He sold it just before I got paid. And I looked on there the other day, right after I got paid, and he'd already sold it. I'm like, son of a bitch. And it didn't look like it was bad shape. He showed pictures of it with the bevel, the light and everything still worked. Yeah, the 12-inch sliding miter saw. Yeah, I still had the light work and everything on it. When you're talking about that box fan with the filter on it stuff, I got that little window down at the other end. There's a window on this end. I made that window. I had to cut that out, put that window in there myself. Because when I ordered this thing, I didn't want any extra windows. I didn't want nobody coming around peeking in. Because at the time, I kept my lawnmower and stuff in here. That's why it's got a 4-foot door. But I'm going to take it and mount me a fan on the outside and build me a little shelf and get me a fan. And I'm hoping I can find a box fan that's got a strong enough pull that it'll help pull air through. rather than depend on just this one trying to suck air in and push it through. Because it's going to be a while. Wife says, well, once you get the electricity ran out there, you'll be able to have the air conditioner. I said, with this not being insulated, and that AC is going to be a waste of power. Yeah, I know it sits off the wall quite a bit because of the slide and everything. Because I had a sliding miter over here. Matter of fact, right here, it used to sit on this table. This was my miter saw table, and it set out here, about this far out. But I didn't have this big ass table saw and stuff. I just had my little portable job site table saw, and I could move it around out of my way to do whatever, you know. And of course, I didn't have my planer, and I didn't have a miter saw stand, everything like I do over there now, and I didn't have this big ass table, 4 foot by 4 foot table, that my build table, which is right now just a collect off because I'm disorganized right now. For been trying to get stuff done, and then all the shit happened in the house with the water leak and everything like that. So it threw a wrench in the machinery here. So you got to get that taken care of so I can get back out here and do some out here to get more organized. Never ending. I seen that, and that's a sharp looking saw, that Bosch, and I like Bosch stuff. I actually I used to buy their skill saws. I liked them because they come with a hook on them. So when I was working framing houses and stuff like that, I could hang that saw right up there with me. And there's other saws that do that now too, but them Bosches were. I like the plates on them. If the plates were a little bit larger than normal, and they had the hook on it. Brr, what's up, buddy? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Sleep late? No, we just been shooting the shit. I got my shelf all polyurethane and stuff, and just giving it time to get her good and dry before I try to maneuver that big son bitch into the house. No, I mean, yeah, Bosch's top of the line tools. I think it'll do okay. Uh, See, it's doing that again. I don't know how to stop that. How that flickers, right? I've tried messing with the. I guess it's just because I don't have enough light going in here. I'm gonna buy me a couple shop lights, but hell, that just brings heat in here. That's the only bad thing about that. Oh, I see. Yeah, that's what he's talking about. That articulating arm. I've seen it. I haven't checked it out, but I've seen it. They don't carry it around here near me. I'd have to go over into Jacksonville to see that. Yeah, Madrano has one. I have to catch one of his videos to see if I can see it working. I haven't got to see it working. I've just seen pictures of it. It'd be pretty cool. Expensive though, ain't it, in Madrona? It's $1,000 saw. Oh, I thought you said you had one. Oh, I thought you said you had. I just read it wrong. I'm sorry. I took it as you had one. For 700. Yeah. Then see, there's no Menards down here around me. I don't know how far it is to a Menards. From me, it'd probably have to go all the way down up Tennessee or something. Springfield, Missouri. Indianapolis. Well, wait a minute. Excuse me. No, that's moving. That's not a Menards. I was going to say there's one in Green Acres, Florida. St. Peters, Missouri. That's Illinois. Ohio. Yeah, I'd have to take an airplane to get to one. But yeah, they started in Indiana because that's Penske. 729 suggested. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, Menards. That's Mr. Penske. Bought into that company. Check this thing. You're good. Make sure she's good and dry. Oh yeah. Really should sand on it. Put another coat on it, but I ain't got time for that. It'll serve its purpose. Yeah, I got her. I got her all polyurethane. About I don't know what 30 minutes ago, guys. About that. Yeah, I got her done. There she is. So just a matter now. I got to go in and move stuff around and get ready to get it in the house. Got to move my our kitchen island, which is one I made back a few years ago, a couple years ago. I have to slide it over out of the way. And then there's a few things in the bathroom I'll have to maneuver to get it where it needs to go. And it's going to be a trick because it's, of course, it's smaller doors, and this thing's 3 foot wide. Yeah, it turned out nice. I mean, I could have done a better job, but I had no need to. Hey, come down and pick it up. $500. All yours. Take care, Jack. We'll see you later, buddy. Thanks for being here. Appreciate your support, bro. $2 o'clock, son of a bitch. Really? Yeah, been on here for 2 hours, 15 minutes. Yeah, well, I guess I need to get busy and work on getting this thing in the house. I guess I'll catch up with everybody later. I appreciate everybody being here. If you haven't already, smack that like button on the way out. That's funny how on my TV it don't show any likes. Nobody hit it. That's funny as hell. I got 20 likes, 2 people. But I appreciate y'all being here. Thanks very much. Peace, and we will catch you next time. Keith, if you want to get a hold of me, man, holler at me on chat or something. I appreciate it, man. Y'all have a good one.